This has to be my smartest traveling techno setup. It has to be. It's ridiculous. Why didn't I think of it earlier? Well, anyway, that's today's video. You ready for it? Let's go and do it right now. Hey, I'm Analog Kitchen and thank you for checking out yet another video. If this is your first time here, don't hesitate to click subscribe and hit that notification bell. Whenever I upload a new video, you'll be kept in the loop and you'll not miss out on anything. Stick around till the end of this video. I will tell you all about the ADE. I will tell you about Fringe Festival, which is why this video came to be as well. So do stick around till the end of this video. Once you get to a point where people start to invite you to come over to play, which is all cool, but when you're on the mainland in Europe, it's no problem, you know. Depending on your stamina and how far you're willing to drive, you just chuck everything in the boot of your car or jump on a train and just go there, no problem, right? Cool for the CO2 imprint as well. But when you have to go to England, Scotland or Ireland, unless you can hold your breath for a long time and your gear is waterproof, I think it's going to be a plane. Not so much CO2 proof, but then we have to get there, right? So I'm playing at Fringe Festival. Grandma, Mick, has invited me to come play at the Sugar Club, I think it is, in Dublin. And I'm looking forward to it. But now, obviously, here's the much debated topic. What do you bring? How are you going to bring it? Is that stupid airline going to lose your stuff? So you're going to end up either singing or playing a wooden flute or whatever. Throwing my stuff around here. So yeah, the thing is to think about it smartly. So I want to perform as varied as I possibly can. But at the same time, I want my gear to just be there. So ideally, I'd like to just take it with me on the plane as carry-on luggage. Then again, that stuff looks a little bit Al-Qaeda-like with all the wires and stuff. So it might be a problem sometimes with certain airlines if you don't explain that you're just a Dawes performing artist and not Ahmed the suicide bomber, right? Now, so what's happening is, I was thinking, what do I bring? Now, I'm not bringing a TB03, as I might, but I don't think so. So I've got the Octatrack. I've got two 1010 black boxes. I've got two twisters, MIDI fighter twisters. I've got two pedals. I'm bringing the Acid Box 3 as there is a smart way of just getting to certain things. And yeah, I make sure that the club has the zone mixer, which is normal, and then I'll just wire everything up there. We're going in, we're going to do the sound check, and then we'll make sure that's everything. This can fit in a old school record case. I've got a record box, the old school one with the round corners, remember them? That's the one that I have. I'm going to just like chuck everything in there and package it nicely so that if somebody doesn't really like his job too much in the bottom of the airplane, they chuck it around that my gear doesn't get dented and beaten up. And I'm just going to just direct flight, so once I make it on time on the plane, my stuff will be arriving there, so that is cool. The way I've set it up now is that I've got samples coming from the black boxes, not everything, because I can also play stuff live, and I will just be programming the DFAM live, which is cool, in a musical sense, which is hard work. If you know the DFAM, you know to get it to play a bass line, to play with something else in key, it takes some time, but I managed to make it work. Now that is how I'm going to do it. If you're ready for that, I won't take any more of your precious time, but I will get into it. I will do a jam and an extensive one and then explain what it is that I'm doing. If you are up for it, let's go and get into that. Obviously there's more stuff that I'm going to take with me, but the center of the situation is the DFAM, on which I've got this preset that it says right here, the electro thumb. When you buy the DFAM, you get these cards, which are over here off screen, and they're really cool. They're like presets almost. So, you know, you got the big bottom bass, tubular bells, another big bottom bass right here, kick and snare, tribal drums. It's overlays that you just place over the DFAM, and the red dots tell you where you need to be. So the setup is one black box here, one black box here, one MIDI-fied twister here, one twister here. And the twisters are just basically like Ableton, so I can launch clips. That is centered around the Octatrack being on Matthew's EasyBots performance template that he has, which where you go to part, you get like 4 different ideas. The build is more with risers, the crush is more, yeah, it's just crazy stuff. I literally just got it, so I'm not like, it's not muscle memory as of yet where everything goes. But this setup, these two, and these two, and then the Acid Box 3 sitting over here can go into old school racket case, if you will. If you remember those metal ones with the round edges, I'm pretty much going to just like stick everything in there, wire everything, throw the wires in a small pouch that I have. This is what I usually do. Pouch it up like this, you know. Got a small pouch, all the cables go in here. I'll take 2 pouches, one for the USB MIDIs, USB and MIDI, and the other one for the audio. And then, yeah, I'm sure they're going to have a Allen & Heath 96 at the venue, because this is pretty common stuff, right? So how I've set this up now is that the Octatrack, if you are not familiar with the EasyBot performance template, basically there's no sound coming from the Octatrack, there's sound going through the Octatrack. On a setup like this side, yeah, if you chop it in half, the Octatrack this side, it's going to be the beats which are coming from this black box. So I don't know why I did it crooked, but this black box on my right side here is got all the drums sitting there. So this is sending the clock though, so the clock is being sent. There is one cell which is on sequence that I can play myself. I'm going to add more to them. So if I'm here, I can drum in some stuff, you know, these are high display. And then I've got rows, kicks, claps, hats, rides, and the top row is just like funky stuff. The kick is coming out separately, so one kick here, or. So those are my kicks, as you can hear. And then what I can easily do is get a tom to go, and that sits right. So you get this techno groove instantly going. And on the other side, I've got certain loops that play. Say I've got on this track, I've got, say, and that comes out of my Acid Box. So this goes through the Acid Box. Let's take some reso off. So, easily set up. But in order to be live and not just launch clips, obviously, usually I would have a little bit more interaction going, but now to travel and to make sure that my gear gets there, it is going to be easier to have a lot of stuff pre-prepared, right? So I've got this going, just loops with crazy things on the bottom, and atmospheric stuff on the top row. So here is something weird. That does something with a kick like this. I've got the kick on a filter here, and the DFAM is coming out of this first channel, and the reverbs and delay are coming out of the second release. So I've got my DFAM is playing, coming out here. Also on the filter, mind you. Doesn't have to be. Now it's just a kick that does it. But then it's this filter. And then I temper with the DFAM with that preset that was there. Sounds a bit like this. Let's go there fast. So electric thump, right? Keep that in mind. Bam. Quick fast. Bam. Bam, bam. Cool. So this is the preset, then quick fast. There you go. This would be the preset, right? but I temper with playing it in a different sense. So taking this out, I'll probably go for some melodics, because now the VCO2 is not doing any melodics. But now it will. So you hear it? So now it starts to do that. And I don't want it to chirp too much, so I'm going to this high one, I'm going to. So now I've got something that already plays in key. Nice one, right? Oh, I shouldn't be tempering with it, with the pitch. More or less we were here. Here. Got it, going. And this envelope generation amount is making it a little bit too aggressive. I need a bass line, so something like this. Okay, not perfect. Okay, cool, we got it going. Maybe another note here. Tibby-dibby-deep, another note here. Cool. Now I've got something that I think works. When I open the notes, you'll hear them all, but then now you can get a nice percussive thing going. Now, with the head that I'm got right here, play something in like this. Pam 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 pam. Nice, cool. And we're off. Off to the races, right? Now we got just drums. Now, what I would do is I would look at the 303 and I will play a random pattern. I don't know what's playing. Let's see what's happening. I don't open it up fully, but I'm just going to. Let's take off the overdrive and the feedback here on the reverb or delay. Okay, so it needs to go down. There you go. If you know how to tune a guitar, you probably can figure this stuff out as well, right? Because these things are not, well, this is not so much meant to be melodics, right? But I will do it because it gives me a unique selling point on this DFAM, right? Cool. Extra head, and we're going to start migrating here. Oh, nice. So I've got reverb sitting right here. If I take everything out here, this is bone dry. I can take this out as well. So my delay DD7 going into the blue sky here gives it a little bit of space instead of this very drastic and dramatic impact that this thing does, but doesn't matter, but got it going on, right? Cool. Okay, so now I've got my lead here, my bass line here. Nice. So polymeter going in right here, this is going into the sunset, right? Let's turn down the volume here so that I can. Nice, right. That's pretty much it. And then I've got these different elements that I can use that will only work on the the drums, but not the kick, because the kick's coming out separately, because the kick is not going into the octatrack. I've got multiple outputs coming out of my 1010s, and they're not going in. This one goes into the B and the C and D input. This one goes into the A-B input. So this is the drums, this is the music, melodies kind of vibe. And then I've structured the different outputs to also go somewhere else. So this one goes out of channel 3, stereo. This one goes out of channel 2, and the separate kick goes out of 1, and then 4 is my 303, and then the DFAM goes out of one of those returns, right? So if I was to play around with this sound that I got right here, which is this, I will then do a transition between this one and that one, like so. Take the music out of this, because this is not music content, this is just adrenaline content. So it means my decay goes back on the DFAM. Maybe take the filter out a little bit on the TB03. Right, and then I can just clearly focus on just speaker hogging stuff. Right? So I like the head. Gonna take the head out and play a different head pattern. Maybe a right cymbal over the top. And off you go, off to the races. All right, let me know in the comment section what you think, how you like it. I'm looking forward. Fringe, I'm coming. Ireland, here I come. I'm ready for you. My adrenaline is a bit up high. I'm still, enthusiastic, because it's a simpler, more hands-on process of doing stuff, other than the way I did it before. So this is, yeah, I think it's a cool vibe. Thanks for watching if you made it this far into the video. Now, Fringe Festival is next week on a Saturday. We're going to go to Sugar Club. I'm going to be in Dublin. I've got a ticket link in the description below, so do and check it out if you're in Dublin. Now, I understand that there's a Fringe Fest in Edinburgh as well. So I had people from Edinburgh say, yeah, we're going to join you. And then they figured out it was like, hey, that's not Edinburgh, it's in Dublin. So yeah, there's 2 Fringe Fests, if I understand correctly, but I'm going to be in Dublin. So if you're in the neighborhood and you want to get your butt kicked with some cool techno beats, I'm going to be there. Let me know, and do say hi if you pop on in front of the stage. Now, this is cool. ADE is also around the corner. We're going to do another kitchen club on the Sunday during the day. We did it last year, it was absolutely amazing. Now, the lineup last year was uncanny. Sarah Summers played, Travarsi played, Alex 106 played. I had, let me think, Master D come out and play. I had Camille Damen come out and play. There were so many people that did play. Fast Grandiose did also play. So yeah, this year promises to be a cool one at that again. So that's the Sunday of ADE. That's the 3rd weekend in October. So do check it out. Now, if anything else, I think this is it. Yeah, next week another video. My name is Analog Kitchen. Thank you for watching. You, sir or ma'am, are an absolute superstar. Click like, subscribe, share. It helps the channel. Also check out, if you want to know more, patreon.com/analogkitchen is how we connect. And with we, that's the community. And then the good folks over at Patreon have got a bridge that they stick it to Discord, as Discord is a little bit more of an interactive platform. So we do video chats after this video. So if not anything else, I'll catch you in the chat. Peace. I'm out.